I think I was around 15, 16. You know, I got tired of just selling drugs. Like, man, this not bringing enough money for me, you know. So then that's when I started, me and my other friends, you know, we like, man, we should start doing robberies. I'm Anthony Kazee, a recent graduate from Tuskegee. I majored in construction science and management. Well, I remember I was 11. That's the first time I really like started hanging around like older people, you know, in my neighborhood. You know, everybody's maybe like 16, 17, 20 up to 30. You know, that was my role models at that point in time. You know, I looked up to them. They had cars, like money in their pocket. So, you know, I started hanging with them guys way more often. Then, of course, they started trying to get me selling drugs and stuff like that, so I could have money in my pocket. I got to the point now I started wanting more money. Started just robbing like stores and things like that, and finally got caught up on one story. You know, I thought it was over. Like, I'm gonna do at least, like, say, 5 years. You know, the outcome was, you know, that I got put into this program called the Running Rebels program. At the time, I ain't never heard of Running Rebels. I'm like, what is this program? You know, so come to find out, Running Rebels is an agency, you know, that helps kids stay from going to prison. I thought it was gonna be like, say, I just gotta report to these guys, you know, let them know what I'm doing every day, just to, you know, for them to be in my business. You know, it's totally different from what I thought. You know, they pretty much like your second family. You know, I started like realizing like these guys actually have my back. Honestly, they basically saved me. You need somebody to talk to, they there anytime though. So, you know, they 24/7, around the clock. I used to call my monitor late nights, you know, 11 o'clock, midnight. I'd even be stuck somewhere, you know, hey, can you come get me? You know, they right there, you know, so. Everybody know our family has like, you know, getting in trouble with the police, you know. I just had somebody the other day, you know, was looking up somebody in my family, and they said, wow, we seen a lot of cases, you know, a lot of my uncles and cousins, you know, and going to prison for this and that. And I had, you know, about at least 10 cousins, you know, stay in and out of prison. In our family, no male never received a high school diploma. You know, I was the first one. It was crazy because when I was growing up, you know, I never had nobody, you know, my family talking to me about, you know, completing high school. I finally met the Rebels, you know, and started talking with Cliff and Vic, you know, Mike Peoples and them. You know, they changed my whole thinking process. You know, I met them, they gave me on a direct path. Well, a few years ago, my mentor at Clifton took me to Tuskegee, and when I went down there, you know, I didn't know what to expect. You know, I never been outside Milwaukee before. You know, that's the first time I was able to see an actual real college, you know, in person, and, you know, see how everybody interact, you know, meet people from different places. And, you know, I kind of like the environment, you know, it felt like I belonged, you know, so, you know, when I was down there, Clifford still been a mentor, still talking my ear off, you know, but it was, you know, it was all good, though, because it was nothing but advice, you know, so. Street life, you know, of course, it's nothing but drugs, shooting, you know, people hang around, block pants all the way down. Then, you know, we go to college, you know, you got basically people walking around with suit and ties, you know, just casual. You know, you see people walking around with book bags, you know, math books, you know, so it's just a whole different environment. You trying to better yourself, you gotta be around people who also trying to better themselves. You know, street life, you got people who just trying to, you know, make quick money and not really trying to better themselves. So, you know, it helped me, you know, change, like I said, my thinking process, you know, and I took a leap of faith and, you know, applied. And, you know, then I went down there, you know, for a few years, came back, you know, now I'm graduated, you know. Been the first one in my family, so I kind of like set a stepping stone for my little cousins now. So they see me do something and they believe they could do something. I'm like, man, like, I almost feel like the president, you know, when talking to them though, because, you know, I'm their role model. And, you know, I never really been nobody's role model. And when you honestly, like, you know, sit back and hear somebody like looking up to you, and that makes you feel good on the inside. That makes you want to become a better person also, because, you know, they watching your every move. Every time they see me, they go, money, you right there. Like, I ain't got no money yet, you know, so I definitely get there though. I don't know, I'm more energized now because I feel like it's a whole new, you know, life started for me. Everybody involved with the Running Rebels was behind my back, so, you know, if they believe in me, you know, I have to believe in myself too. And once you're in the Rebels for life. Rebels for life, like, that's one thing. And that's one thing I know I didn't expect though, you know, because when I first got into the program, I was thinking like, I'm gonna do my year, and that's the last time I'm gonna see y'all, you know, so that's not the case though. You know, here it is, like, I'm past the program and graduating college, and they still trying to help me. I feel like I own my own company, they still gonna try to help me, you know, so it boils down to, like, you have to make that change. You know, anybody can talk to you all the time, but it still boils down at the end of the day, you have to make that change in yourself. All the free time I have, you know, I want to come back and talk to these guys, let them know, you know, I used to be right here sitting in these same seats, listening to the same people. I'm Anthony Kazee, and I can stop a speeding bullet with this.